This fucking game really is haunting me. I am actually tempted to also do the coin-op version, just so I can finally have every single version that I would cover done and gone out of the way, and I never have to be confronted by this fucking game again. Anyway, hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. And for this one, just for a change, it's fucking Bombjack again. Specifically, this time around, it is a Bombjack beer edition, which was released for the Amiga in 2018. In fact, 2018 was when I was supposed to do this review. I was contacted by someone called Graham Cowie, who I assume is this Leo bloke. I'm assuming so anyway. Yeah, he was letting me know that he had done this new version of Bombjack, and if I would review it. I said, yeah, I would. He did say, be as brutal as you like. Yeah, I know a few people who have regretted that, but, you know, okay, I will. Now, as I say, this came out in 2018. It's a public domain game, so it's I'm pretty sure it's freeware. And yeah, I was supposed to do this review over a year ago. This was supposed to be done around about sort of review 505, and I'm now on review 569 before I finally get around to doing it. Two reasons for that. Firstly, he got in touch with me just as I got to a point where I was just so fed up with the Amiga. There was just fuck all, or next to fuck all, in the way of like decent material to do Amiga game reviews, because there was no games that I was playing that were even good, let alone great. But there were also none I was playing that were so shit that they were rant-worthy. It was just mediocre fucking bollocks all the way through. I was just thought, well, no one's going to want to watch this, and I am certainly not going to want to play it and do a fucking video on it. So I just ignored the Amiga completely. And, well, up until recently, yeah, that's how it stayed. But nevertheless, here it is. So, well, oh yes, and the second reason was, I did actually forget all about it. I've got no excuse for that one. Anyway, let's get a game underway. Well, there's no getting away from it. This is certainly Bombjack. Now, aside from the aspect ratio, it does actually bear some resemblance to the coin-op version. The in-game music at the moment does, and graphically, yeah. I mean, here, with the Lady Madonna rendition, I mean, it really does sound like you're playing the coin-op. One thing I am noticing though is that even if I get the bombs out of sequence, I'm still getting the score showing up. I don't know if that's working as intended or what. Yeah, on this level, that the P does appear pretty fucking quickly. Mind you, so do all the enemies. I mean, look at them. place is fucking full of them now. So let's get all the fuckers and see if I can. Yeah, there we go. Now I've got an extra life. On to level 4, and now the music sounding like the arcade original goes for a Burton. What is it about this game on Commodore computers that means they have to fucking use Magnetic Fields Part 2? You cunt. Oh, bollocks. I thought all the enemies came from the other side. Right, let's wait for them all to fucking drop down. There we go. I mean, I'll be honest, I am a Jean-Michel Jarre fan. I do like his music, but Magnetic Fields Part 2 is not one of his better ones. It's not even good. If you've got to use a piece of music from Magnetic Fields, make it Part 1. Part 1 is fantastic. The rest of the album, well, fucking give or take it. I'm trying to get the fucking P. Get over here, you cunt. Oh, fucking hell. Don't ask me how I got through that. The answer is I haven't got a fucking Scooby. There we go. Seem to be getting through this one not too bad. Unlike the shitty official conversion from Elite. Fucked up a bit there. By this stage I definitely don't try to get them in order because I know it's a fucking waste of time. There we go. The only thing is I am going to have a second go because I've got to actually do the review of it. Now that one up the top that I've left is just the robot bird thing that follows you around anyway, so here we go with fucking Magnetic Fields again. I'll tell you what would be a good Jarre tune to use in a game would be music for supermarkets, part 1. But no, that never appears anywhere. There we go. Facts gone out. Now, seeing as it's been fucking years since I played the coin-op original, how the fuck did I do that? Get down, you cunt. I only had one left to get, but I fucked it. So round 10. I'm certainly not going to be doing that again in a hurry. If ever. You can't type in the name, you've got to use the... I fucking hate using that way. We've got a keyboard here, use it. Or let us use it. Right, we'll have another go, we'll get the review underway. In fact, we'll start with the review now, with the presentation. Yeah, it certainly looks like the coin-op version, except the coin-op version doesn't play Magnetic Fields Part 2 on the title page. I mean, the actual Bombjack coin-op plays this very simple little jingle on the front. Why did none of the conversions just play that? Yeah, it's a simple piece of music, but it means it's arcade, well, closer to being arcade perfect. Here we go. So yeah, the start and everything is very much in the lines of the coin-op. I was thinking about trying to get them in order, and then I thought, bollocks to it. But all these enemies that suddenly appear, I can't remember if they appeared that fucking rapidly in the coin-op version. I'm not saying they don't, but I just don't remember appearing that quickly. So, in-game visuals. Oh yeah, it's instantly recognisable as Bombjack. Mind you could say that about the shitty fucking, oh you cunt. That's a bit cuntish. As soon as it changes, you don't even get like a second leeway. Yeah, so visually, yes, it is instantly recognisable as Bombjack, and much more closely resembling the coin-op than the shit that we got in the way of the official Amiga version. So in that regards, yeah, you gotta say it's well put together. I mean, I was never a fan of the game, well, in any way, really, but graphically, the game always just had me thinking, why the fuck have they done that? You know, why were there these 4 totally generic-looking platforms in the middle of wherever the fuck this is supposed to be? Oops, I thought that was a fucking power-up or a bonus or something. So yeah, visually certainly comparable to the coin-op version, which is not a bad thing, I suppose. In terms of the audio, for the majority of the time, yeah, it is reminiscent of the coin-op. Did I actually say earlier on that it being like the coin-op is, you know, not a bad thing? It's Bombjack, you know. Are we really eager for arcade perfect Bombjack? Is it really a game that people are crying out for? Okay, well apparently I got through the level, but I think it's now to say game over. No, but it has crashed. Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck happened there. So anyway, we are now on to round 8. Now I did have a couple of warm-up goes of this, and I found it really fucking difficult to get anywhere. Partly because I'm shit at Bombjack, and partly because, well, to be honest, I wasn't really trying that hard because Bombjack. And now here I am, I'm on fucking level 9 again. Fuck me, that was close, to put it mildly. Right. There we go. So I've made it to round 10 in 2 consecutive goes. Anyway, right, graphics and audio done. So now gameplay. Well, it plays just like the coin-op. Therein lies one of the flaws. I have a horrible feeling, yeah, I because of what happened at that level where I lost my last life just as I grabbed the last bomb, I may have inadvertently caused it to fuck up and give me infinite lives. On the plus side, it means I don't have to do Magnetic Fields Part 2 again. And here we are now on level 11. You know, how quickly did he give me that fucking P? Actually, alright, let's, yeah. Yep, so that's what I've done. By losing a life right at the last second as I was collecting the last bomb, it means there's some glitch going on and I've now effectively got infinite lives. I'm not using a trader, there's no traders in this. This is effectively a review copy I was given by old Graham, what's his name. So, yeah, there's no traders or any shit like that in it. But it, yeah. So I seem to have stumbled across a bit of a bug with it. So, well, I think I'll leave it there then. So, up until finding that bug, I would say it's certainly well done. It is well put together. But it looks like they were going for, you know, as close to arcade perfect as they could get. Which is, you know, okay, yeah, that's the sort of target I guess you want to aim at when you're doing a coin-op conversion. But why then did they stick fucking Jean-Michel Jarre music on the title page and again in stage 4? That just makes everybody think of fucking Commodore 64 abomination. And you know, if a game makes you think about that, or think of, you know, of the existence of the Commodore 64 version, then yeah, that's not a good thing. It just gave me an extra life, but I've already got infinite numbers of them. But clearly these guys can, you know, code games. There's, you know, I just wish they'd chosen something better than Bombjack to illustrate it with. I can only hope that they are going to be doing another game that is better than this. Fuck it, I was hoping I could catch the P before they all came down. Oh well. I'll just grab that one, and there you go. Right, well, I'm going to obviously be here for fucking ever. The infamous round 16 where the platforms form a fucking swastika. So, yeah, it's been well done, apart from this bug I've accidentally stumbled across. But I guess the chances of anyone doing that were slim. It's just typical that it had to happen while I was doing a video of it. So, well, there you go. So what do I rate it? Well, it certainly looks polished, a million times more polished than the official version from Elite. And for the majority of the time, the audio is certainly, well, not entirely arcade accurate, but at least it is playing the right music for the majority of the time. I wish it had not had the Commodore 64 reminder on the title page. You know, here we are with magnetic fields yet again. But, you know, there you go. So, I mean, I will... What do I score it? I mean, I am so sick of this fucking game. I'm so sick of fucking Bombjack. So... it's gonna lose points for that. but it is well done and it does look polished, and graphically, well, it's several billion times better than the the version that Elite released. So I will score it 5.5 out of 10, and I hope that this is the start of this lot doing that and coming out with other games which are just better games than Bombjack. Come on, it's not difficult to find a better game than Bombjack, is it? Yeah, hopefully they'll have another crack at some point. In fact, they probably already have, but after a year when I was supposed to have reviewed this and it still hadn't been done, it's no wonder that they gave up on me. So there you go, Bombjack Beer Edition. Oh, it's the old fucking swastika again. Yeah, so Bombjack Beer Edition then, 5.5 out of 10. It's a great conversion of a crap arcade game. So, yeah, at least it's free though, so, you know, if you really are desperate to get Bombjack for your Amiga or your Amiga emulator, here you are. Right, that brings this review to an end, and we'll see you at the next one.